I believe we are live. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Tall Podcast live play by play NBA playoff style. We are back. The game is on TNT, 7:30. The Sixers are favored by almost 10 points, and rightfully so. We just blew this team out. Before we get into it, shout out to Notification Gang, Text Beast, Reef, JB Warnock, Fibox Porter, Ethan. Shout out to all y'all in the chat before we go live, and let's play the intro.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers and the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, game 2 of the NBA playoffs, and I think a lot of game 1s across the league were kind of close, right? Knicks, Cavs. I picked the Cavs. Knicks won game 1. First time they won a road playoff game to open up the series in a long time. And you got the Warriors losing to the Kings, Lakers beating the Memphis Grizzlies. And the crazy thing is the injuries. Knock on fake wood that our guy Joel Embiid is good, but Ja Morant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, all hurt, and you don't like to see that. You don't. You know what I mean? I want to be the team at its full strength, and I want our team to be at its full strength competing. And again, everybody's looking at this Brooklyn Nets team like the Sixers got the easiest matchup. Like, do we really? If we do, we do. We put ourselves in this situation by doing what we needed to do throughout the regular season. And I'm here to just say the goal is to get past the second round, but to do that, you got to play with the person that's on your schedule right here, right now. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yes, I went live with Dave Spadero, my Eagle fans in here. I do got a live stream about 25, 26 minutes with Dave Spadero. He broke down some of the stuff with Jalen Hurts and the contract, and we did talk draft. And I did ask him the almighty Bijan Robinson question. But today, right here, we talking about the Sixers, and I want to see the team's effort, just like last game, right? You got Tobias Harris contributing on both sides of the ball, like when he steps up in D's Mikal Bridges. He went off in the first half for 23 points. But I like how he contributed in the rebound category. He had got some assists, and he scored when we needed him to, whether it's transition, going to the rim, and knocking down his open threes. James Harden, 3-point fest. I don't know if it's going to be able to continue, but he is shooting his best at the 3-point line in his career. So this should be interesting. And again, you'll hear Sixer haters talk about it's only the Nets. Well, we got to take care of business. And once we do that, we'll see only the opponent in the second round, right? Because at the end of the day, excuses always come when Philly's doing good. It's just what happens to us. Sixers, Eagles, Phillies, you name it, we got to go through it. Bo Brew in the building early. What's up? Trey, Giordano, superhero in the building, talking about QB1 got paid. That's facts. He said, yeah, when Tobias plays like that, that's when we can play with anyone. And I agree, because now the defense got to shift a little bit off of Embiid. And I think partly why, Tobias felt that early is because Embiid was struggling in the sense of wasn't efficient from the field, was a little hesitant in taking his shot, lost the ball a couple times. And I like how Harden bounced back too, because he started the game 1 through 6, 1 for 6, I should say, 2 for 8, but he did not let that deter him from just letting it loose. 5+ threes for the beard. And I'm ready to see the continuance in this Sixers domination over the Nets. Let me know y'all score prediction before the game starts. A la K. Scott in the building. Game 2 at the Wells Fargo Center. Let me know y'all score prediction. Philly Bull in the building, yo. Philly Mike, how you doing? I'm doing good. It's a Monday night. Jalen Hurts got paid, and the Sixers are about to go up 2-0. I can't complain at all. Frankie said, let's start a Mark Holmes sucks chant. Hey, Mark Holmes a cool dude. He likes the wrong team, but he's not a bad guy. He just likes the wrong team. Giordano said, let's go Philadelphia. You already know the deal. Fitbox in the building, like I said. Trez back like he never left. What the bleep? Mike calling the Sixers again? I thought you gave up on the Sixers for the Eagles. It wasn't really that. It was my schedule couldn't really handle the Sixers live play-by-plays. I would get home in the middle of the first quarter, maybe the middle of the second quarter, and I would just chill on the couch and watch it. I didn't stop watching the Sixers. I just couldn't live stream it based on my job, kids, and scheduling. However, an Eagles video, I can drop an Eagles video early, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I can drop one 9 o'clock. I can drop an Eagles video in the offseason whenever I want. You know what I mean? I can record one today and drop it tomorrow. But the live play-by-plays, you got to be live here in the moment, and that's kind of why I wasn't there. But I made sure that I could free myself up for the playoffs. And you know me, I love the Sixers too. I don't, you know what I mean? It just, sometimes, you know, when you have 3 kids, a wife, and you got to make money because YouTube was playing. YouTube played the crap out of me the last month and some change. So, you know, I'm just playing. I'm playing with you too, bro. Fitbox. Let me drink some water because I did just. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Let me get ready for this play-by-play. Drop the score predictions in the chat, though. Appreciate y'all for coming in here. Drew Johnson in the building. Shout out to my guy, Drew. I dropped the live stream with Dave Spadaro, Drew. If you want to go check that out, me and Spadaro talked about the Hurts contract. Trey said he's talking about Ethan's score prediction, I believe. 111 to 87. That's a beat down and a half. Fitbox with the 123-101, similar to how we beat them last time. Trez said he got us winning. Smaller dub this time, but a dub in its own right. I got us winning, or Trez got us winning, 116 to 104. I'll take that. Whether we win by 5, 10, 15, 20, it is what it is. Larry Boa in attendance, ringing the bell. Let's go. Last game we had Nick Sirianni, got a 20-point win. Now we got Larry Boa. Same starters, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, Mikal Bridges, Spencer Dinwiddie, and of course Harden, Maxey, Embiid, Tucker, and Busy Bleeping Bias. Messiah said, I'm a Thunder fan and I love my Eagles, but I picked the Sixers to come out the East this year. Hey, shout out to you, Messiah. Go Eagles. And listen, I like watching the Thunder. SGA's game is just so fun to watch. It really is. It really is. So I'm rooting for the young Thunder as long as they don't play the Sixers. You know what I mean? Bold Brew with the 110-99 Sixers. I'll take that. Tone Chosen in the building. He said, what up, Philly Mike? How you doing, bro? The hat's looking nice. I'ma have to invest. Hey, listen, man. And we might be able to get a blue color from my Sixers fans. A blue color, but the white color kind of indicates the white color could be for either or, like I said. You know what I mean? Let me just drop that real quick. Mine's on the way, but I'm going to get the black and white one because of my green screen will mess up with the green Philly talk. But like I said, we got snapbacks, dad hats, buckets, truckers. We do got the Kelly Green dad and the Kelly Green trucker. And then we got some Philly talk black and white and black, and Kelly Green and white. You know what I mean? We're going to get more colors, and that's just the start. But we going to do some things. A lot of people cop the hats, especially once I got the Kelly Green ones out. But, you know, here we go. Sixers, Nets, game 2. Let's get it. Philly Lily in the building. JB, 121-111, Sixers. Marsha said 120-90, a big-time beatdown. We going to see how it goes. Harden going to bring it up for the first play of the game. Looking, finds Embiid. He's close to the elbow. Embiid looking for a guard. Now he squares up. Double team comes immediately. He gets it to Maxey. Maxey driving in the lane, kicks Embiid for deep. Pump fake, 3 on the clock. He shoots a fadeaway 3, and that doesn't even hit the rim. Come on, Embiid. You got to get a better shot than that. But it's early. Okay, Mikal Bridges driving. No good. Rebounded by Claxton and blocked by Embiid. Here comes Harden. Kicks. Embiid at the elbow. Looks. Finds Harris slashing. And he gets the bucket and the foul. And one. And one for Busy Bias already. First Sixer to score. Beautiful read by Joel Embiid. Sees him slashing. Goes in. And Spencer Dinwiddie with a little girly foul. Like, you got to grab him. If you going to foul, you got to grab him, but I ain't complaining. Harris at the line to complete the and one. 21 points last game against the Nets, and it's good. 3-0 early in this first quarter. Maxey with the full court press early in this game. Spencer Dinwiddie crossing half court. He's at the logo. Dinwiddie looking, trying to set up the offense for the Nets. Kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges working against Harris, tries to get the switch, can't. Kicks it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie puts it up at the free throw. Maxey with great defense. Rebounded by Embiid. He hits the ground, but it looks like he's going to be good. No whistle. Harden on the wing, working against Dinwiddie. Harden around the Embiid screen. Top of the key. 9 on the shot clock. Harden looking, kicks. Embiid double team right away. Goes around the paint, looking for a guy. Finds Harris, gotta put it up. Corner three, no good. Shot clock, both possessions. When we slowed it down, we took it all the way to about 2. Dinwiddie, top of the key. Gonna pass, get it right back. Dinwiddie pump, gonna lob it up, and it will go out of bounds. But a late foul call on Tobias Harris. An alley-oop attempt from Dinwiddie to Claxton, and a foul on Tobias? Maybe. Here we go. Dinwiddie went 9 on the shot clock. Going to kick it over to Cameron Johnson, and he knocks down the triple. Cameron Johnson, nice shot attempt, and he makes it. And we're going to get an off-ball foul on Claxton, just too small for Embiid's physicality. Embiid is just too big for Claxton. I mean, what are we doing here? PJ Tucker late on the closeout, and Cameron Johnson makes him pay on the previous play. Here we go. Harden around the screen, working against Finney Smith. Harden, clock at 5, driving in the lane, left hand off the glass, count the bucket. Harden with the shot clock going down, drives on his defender. Dinwiddie going to bring the ball up, looking to set up the offense for the Nets. They're going to kick it over to Smith. Smith back to Dinwiddie, backing down Maxey. Now he's going to spin, try to get a shot off over Maxey, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Harden with the outlet. Harden, stop, waiting for Embiid to get down. Around the Embiid screen goes Harden. Gonna give it to him. Double team comes quickly. Tucker, corner 3. No good. Rebounded by the Nets. Come on, Tuck. Mr. 89 said, what's up? He got the Sixers 105-99. Johnson driving, floater, good. Cameron Johnson with the first 5 points for the Nets. But we caught him sleeping, and Tobias Harris with a full court pass catch and dunk. Nets were sleeping on that play. Good read. I don't know who it was. Mikal Bridges pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded by the big guy, Embiid. Harden looking to push the pace. Going right at Finney Smith. Steal by the Nets. No foul call. Here comes Bridges. They're going to kick it over to Dorian Finney-Smith, and he rattles in a triple. So the Nets lead by 1. It's been a little sloppy for both teams in transition. Embiid bringing the ball up. He's going to get double team right away. No foul call. Both players hit the ground. Here come the Nets. 2-on-3. Cameron Johnson with a fadeaway, and oh my God, somebody stop this man. He got 7 of the Nets' 10 points in the first quarter. Cameron Johnson doing the Nets' heavy lifting. Another off-ball foul. This time it's on Cameron Johnson, the guy who's carrying the Nets on offense. Try to box out Embiid. Little fadeaway over Tobias. He was there. Tress said, "Oh, you selling merchandise now?" Yeah, we got it, man. The Philly talk. That's a clean little cursive logo. Harris pumps in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Can't get it to fall again. Back-to-back misses from Tobias Harris. Johnson driving on Embiid. Oh, no! Get that out of here! You might have 7 points, but that's Embiid. Maxey to the lane. Can't get it to fall. Tricky play. Tricky shot. Bridges in the paint. Fade away. 1-footer. Count the bucket. 5-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. Embiid with 2 blocks early in this game, but the Nets are on a 7-0 run in the last minute and 20. Harden at the logo. Goes around the Embiid screen. Twice. From the logo. No good. It wasn't quite from the logo, but in between. Here comes Finney-Smith. Kicks it right back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie gonna kick it again. Finney-Smith, no hesitation, but this one won't fall. Embiid gonna bring it up. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left for the first. Embiid all the way, coast to coast. Count the bucket. The big man runs the floor. The big man runs the floor. Mikal Bridges around the screen, kicks. Dinwiddie gonna pull from 3, and it is good. The Nets are knocking down their 3-point shots. Cameron Johnson, Finney-Smith, and Dinwiddie. But Harden drives, kick, Tucker corner 3, and we can't make another one. 0 for 2 from Tucker in the corner. Cameron Johnson pulls up, no hesitation. It won't fall, but we got an off-ball foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. Harden with a nice box out. You got to get some type of hustle plays because right now the Nets are draining threes, and we can't knock ours down. Sometimes you live by the 3, die by the 3. We got to knock ours down. Martin Lynch in the building. Welcome back. Doing Sixers content. Appreciate you. Jason Murdoch said, let's go. So mad I can't watch this. Hey, don't worry. We're going to have you covered on the channel. But listen, we go up 2-0. You still got a couple more games you can watch us beat up on the Brooklyn Nets. But again, got to take them serious because at any time, this is the NBA. That's partly why it's a 7-game series because anybody can win a game, although I do think we're going to get the sweep. But the Brooklyn Nets are playing ball right now. Eric said, I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm a Knicks fan. However, the Sixers will win before that. Thanks, Philly Mike, for helping me hearing the game because don't have cable. Shout out to you, Eric. And listen, if we end up matching up with the Knicks in the playoffs, I think next round we're going to play Boston, unless Boston will lose, but I doubt that. However, it'd be nice to have a Sixers-Knicks series, chop it up. Murder Music in the building. What's going on with you? Tone Chosen said they playing lazy. Yes, both teams were a little bit lazy in transition, but the Sixers do look like they gassed a little bit early. And Tucker has had 2. I'm talking wide open. I'm talking Harden drive, Embiid drive, pass to Tucker. He can take a sip of his drink, pinky up style, and then shoot the 3. And they both been bricks. Jimmy J says Tucker sucks, respectfully. Hey, listen, I like what we got from Tucker last game, right? 4, I repeat, 4 offensive rebounds. That's 4 opportunities, and they come in handy, not on the Brooklyn Nets. They come in handy on the Boston Celtics, the Milwaukee Bucks, the creme de la creme of the East. So that being said, I like Tucker for that. But when Tucker's not getting you offensive rebounds and Tucker can't make his corner 3s, then he becomes irrelevant. See, part of the reason why I wasn't so big on the Tucker slander throughout the regular season was the simple fact he's like 150 years old. We don't need him to be hard hat. I call him hard hat. We don't need the offensive rebounds, the hustle, diving out of bounds all through 82 games. He's too old. We need that for the playoffs. And I saw the game 1. But right when I try to talk a little highly of PJ Tucker, he misses 2 wide open. Philly Mike makes one of them 3-pointers. Philly Tress said, I hate PJ Tucker. Gregory Carter said, we coming. I'm with you, bro. Mr. Roney said, like, pick, and roll. Like, what are these guys? Yeah. No pick and roll, a lot of ISO so far. He also said, and Maxey needs to shoot the dang three ball. You open. That's one thing that's getting me with these Sixers. Harden doesn't, I understand, because he does look to pass. But they have the three. They want to pump and drive. Pump and drive. No. If the three's open, take it. Once you show me you can't make your three, if we're coming off with a little ice cold 3-point shooting, okay, then try to get to the hole. Get some easy ones or get fouled and get to the free throw line. But that whole pump fake when you're open, Kane said, Doc, take Tucker out. Gotta have short leash with that fool. Let's see. Early in the first quarter, 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Embiid on the block. Back to the basket, kicks. Ball moving around the perimeter. Maxey, one-on-one now. Drives in the lane. Fade away. 1 foot, count the bucket. Tyrese Maxey heard Mr. Ronnie Pooh. He ain't shoot the three, but he hit the 1 foot fadey. 5:30 left of the first. Dinwiddie moving the ball around the perimeter. Cameron Johnson's been killing us. Bridges in the lane, floats it up. No good, but a late foul. That's 2 on Tobias. Tobias Harris with the foul, and that's 2 early fouls for number 12. Bridges going to the line for 2. Jafet, what's going on with you? It's early, but we never play well on TNT. Shout out to Martin Lynch. Yeah. Well, I'm not watching it on TNT. I'm watching it on NBC Sports Philadelphia. But first shot up, and it is good for Mikal Bridges. That extends the lead to 5. The first one goes in. Tobias Harris heading to the bench. Second foul in the first 7 minutes. D'Anthony Melton in the game for Tobias. I don't know why I got to sneeze. Second shot up, and it is good. What's going on, Joseph Tice? Maxey bringing the ball up. Harden to the bench too? Yes, Harden to the bench too. McDaniels in. Passes to Maxey. Maxey driving in the lane. Johnson in his way, but it doesn't matter. Maxey with the hang time. Ring around the rosy score. Bridges going to kick it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie in the paint, kicks. Bridges a 3. No good. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. He elects to bring the ball up himself. Embiid going right to work early in the shot clock. Embiid kicks. Maxey, corner 3. Bang! And Tyrese Maxey is taking over. But the Sixers get caught sleeping. But Joel Embiid with the hustle. They try to get an easy bucket. Finney-Smith working against Joel Embiid. They're going to kick it around the perimeter. Johnson driving baseline. And it's going to be good and 1. That's not a shooting foul, is it? What a beautiful move by Maxey. Ring around the rosy on the rim. Yeah, that's not a shooting foul, so no and 1, no and 1. Take that out of bounds. Take that out of bounds. Oh my, alley-oop from the inbound, but it won't fall. Embiid kicks. Melton, one more pass. McDaniels, corner 3. McDaniels can't get it to fall. Here we go. Curry in the game for the Nets. Curry looking for Johnson, finds him, gets it back. Curry driving on Niang, can't get it to go. No call, good call by the ref. Embiid bringing the ball up himself. Embiid on 3 Nets, kicks. Melton for 3. Bang! And just like that, the Sixers take a 2-point lead. 8-0 run in the last minute and 20 for the Sixers. They heard the complaining in the chat. Keep it up. Ball inside to Claxton, stolen by the Sixers. Here comes McDaniels. He's pushing the pace, one-on-one. Euro off the glass, no good, but Embiid on cleanup duty. And a timeout taken. The Nets thought they had it, but we took it right back. 4-point lead. Nice timeout taken. We didn't have to burn it, but we can get some rest. Joel Embiid playing point center today. Jokic, who? Embiid would have had 2 more assists if Tucker make if people make their shots, but how many assists does Embiid got? Where is it at? Embiid with 3 assists in the first quarter. Woo. Come on with that trip dubs. Come on with that trip dubs. Philly Tress said, Mike, you like 30 seconds ahead of me. That's why, because I have to have cable so I could be with the cable people. Because actually, I'm always behind the cable people, anyways, for the simple fact that I have, what do you call it? On YouTube, it's always like at least a 15, 20-second delay. Tyler, what's going on with you? Armand said, why we splitting the corny teams? Why we splitting with this corny team? Come on, Sixers. I mean, sometimes basketball is a game of runs. And sometimes you come out a little bit flat. Not so much lazy, even though I didn't like the transition defense for the Sixers early in this first quarter. But coming out flat is just something that happens. That's why there's only one game that there's a 1-game sample size in the playoffs, and that's the NFL. Other than that, it's hard to beat the better team 4 out of 7 times. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Philly Tress said, I got the Fire Stick jailbroken. I do too for downstairs. If I'm watching NBA games, NFL games, Sixers when I'm not streaming, I'm always like 45 seconds delayed because I got the Fire Stick I got the same stuff. But upstairs, I have cable only in my attic for Eagles and Sixers streams because I gotta be early. Chris Moore in the building said you should have playback channel like RB does. I should. I haven't done much Sixers all this season because of my schedule and my job, and playback don't do NFL, and they did. I have spoken with them in the past, but nothing has came of it. Jay said the DMV is with Philly. Let's go, let's go. Emily in the building said, go Sixers. Ethan said, I only have YouTube TV and no cable because it's cheaper. Yeah, man, my cable bill is expensive, but I got to do it for the live streams. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Eric said we need to run. We got the second win. No half-court off-run and gun. Sixers are not the most quickest team. I know Maxey can push the pace, and Harden does it with his floor general skills, but, I like what we just saw here in this last surge. This last night surge, what is it, a 10-0 run? 10-0 run? Dylan said, love the vids, man. Hope you have a good day. You too, Dylan. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Here we go. $1.54 in the building. Hit that like button. The like button is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Let's get it to 100 likes. 100 clips. But we not from New York. Let's go. No reason why we can't get it. The more likes, the more people that will come in. Here we go. Bridges going to find Johnson around the back, and he's fouled by McDaniels. McDaniels called for the foul early in the shot clock. Chris said, why do we have, who do you have winning the Kings or the Warriors in game 2? I got the Warriors, but the Kings impressed me for sure. And I knew it was going to be a little tough because they've been playing good basketball. Here we go. They're going to give it to Bridges, top of the key, working against Niang. Bridges, Carlson, looking for the ISO, kicks. I think that is, oh my goodness, Finney Smith goes hard to the rim and finishes over the defender. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. You got Maxey, Niang, Embiid, Melton, and McDaniels in. Maxey driving all the way. Left hand, count the bucket. Tyrese Maxey is too fast off the first step. Curry going to give it back to Bridges. Around the screen, they're going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson working against Maxey. And then they're going to reset with Bridges. Maxey switches to him. Bridges driving, Euro, kick. Who is that? Royce O'Neal with the runner, no good. Melton looking to push the pace. Now he's going to lob it up for McDaniels, but it's stolen by Bridges. McDaniels couldn't catch the lob. Pass, Curry in the corner. He's going to zip it to Johnson. 4-3, rattles it in. Cameron Johnson has been carrying the Nets. Double digits, 10 points for Cam Johnson, 4 of 6. Nice young player right there for the Nets. Maxey looking to set up the offense, finds McDaniels. He gives it right back. 5 on the clock. Maxey got to pull up, step back, 3, short. Rebounded by Melton. He thought about 3, now finds Embiid. Double team comes immediately, and a foul called as he steps through the defense. That's 2 free throws for the MVP. Sneeze. Fast Life said it's lit when playback allows NFL games. Hey, that would be. We could sync up and all that good stuff. Jafet said, y'all, I got bets on this game. Got to get that money. Gregory said Joel Embiid might get that triple-double. Hey, couple early assists in the first quarter for Embiid. Points are not going to be a problem. Rebounds shouldn't be a problem. But 3 assists is nice. He was finding the open guy for sure. Maxey heading to the bench. Harden back in. Looks like Embiid's going to play pretty much the whole first quarter. Saturday versus the Nets, he was 7 of 15, 5 rebounds, 26 points, and 33 minutes. Embiid's second shot up, and it is good for the big man. Here we go. Dinwiddie bringing the ball down. Crossing midcourt. Going to go around the screen. Embiid working on Finney-Smith. Curry gets it, kicks back to Smith. Corner 3, no. Finney-Smith open from the wing, and he knocks it down. The Sixers late closing out. Ball movement looks good by the Nets. Don't like to see that. Harden one-on-one, driving in the lane on Joe Dirt. Throws it to the ghost of Christmas Spirit. James Harden must have thought that Maxey was going to run to the corner. Maxey stayed on the wing. Harden threw it to the corner. I don't know what's going on there. Embiid takes a seat. Ball game tied at 25. 1 minute left for the first. Curry kicks. Joe Dirt going to find Curry. Thought about the 3. Dancing, kicks. Harris working against McDaniels. Curry pulls a 3 in Harden's face. No good. 2 or 3 bounces on the rim, and it won't fall. The shot clock was winding down. Curry had to put it up. Harden with some good defense there. Here we go. 45 seconds. Game clock and shot clock different by about 23 seconds. Harden around the Niang screen, and it's going to be offensive. Come on, move your feet, Niang. Move your feet, Niang. It's Tori said, dog, what am I watching? It's all right. Don't worry, we going to be all right in the second half. Backyard Bird Podcast, what's up? Here we go. Dinwiddie crossing half court, 35 seconds left. Game clock, shot clock separated by a little bit. Mikal Bridges driving, kicks. Royce O'Neal, pump, driving all the way. Blocked by DeAnthony Melton. Clock shot. Shot clock turned off. I said clock shot. 15 seconds. Harden's at the logo. Harden, ISO. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Harden crossing, looking for the step back. Puts it up. Short. Won't go in. That was a little sloppy step back a little bit. Had me second guessing when he was going to pull the trigger. Fast Life said, not the ghost of Christmas. Yeah, man. Last game, the Nets had a pass to the ghost of Christmas spirit. This game, you know it's bad when we passing the ghost. Maybe we thought. That's rough. Rock the Artist, what's going on with you? Emily said, Sixers winning all the way. I agree with you. Jay says Bridges is a problem. He was game 1 for sure, especially in the first half. He had 23 points in the first half. We kind of shut him down, and we did other things to trap him and force him into some tough situations. And then the Nets as a whole kind of got cold, and the Sixers took off in that second half of game one. Emily said this game is going to be a tough one, but Sixers going all the way on the low to win on low net. I'm with you. Do you think the Sixers are going to win or lose? I got the Sixers winning. I got it in a sweep still. Jafet said Seth Curry is a shadow. Seth and Curry shadow, you mean? I don't even know why I can't read today. Let me sip this water real quick. Shout out to the Buck 72 people in the building. 67 likes. We need 33 more likes. 33 people in the building. Just hit that like button so we can get it to 100 real quick. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And it brings more Philly fans, Net fans, NBA fans in general to the stream. It brings more. Philly Lily with the laughing emojis in the chat. Eric said, I think with all the sports, if you get a foul without moving your feet, you should take a rest because you're tired. Yeah. Got to move his feet. Got to move his feet. Got to get into the right position before you set that pick. Chiquita in the building. Let's go Sixers with the red and blue. The blue and red, I should say. Chris Moore said the Sixers need to make their three-point shots coming off Embiid's double team. Limit the turnovers. I agree. We've had some fair, so we had some really nice looks that we just couldn't knock down. But again, it's early. We definitely look flat, look lazy. I gotta agree with Mr. Ronnie Pooh. What the heck is this offense looking like? In transition, it looks pretty good. But we're not, when we set up the half-court offense, which we should be good, pretty much you should always start the half-court offense with a pick and roll from Joel Embiid. Not always, but the two-man game from Embiid and Harden should be a go-to. And then once Embiid gets doubled, which he will get doubled every single play, we already heard the Nets talk about we got to guard him as a committee. You're going to have guys, Tobias, Maxey, Harden, Tucker. Niang just got in the game and hasn't taken a shot from three. You got to set up the half-court offense. I totally agree with Ronnie Poe that in transition it looks good. Off a steal looks good. When we went on that 10-0 run, it looked good. But other than that, we going down there and you just, it's too much ISO. Too much ISO. Chiquita said, what's up to Ethan? Carlos said, get a little crown and it will help you read. That's big facts. But honestly, I don't know if it was allergies or what today, but my eyes, I've been rubbing my eyes a lot. So I don't even know if they look red, but I've been rubbing my eyes a lot. So the chat look a little blurry. Here we go. Dinwiddie going to kick to Harris. Harris working against Harden, loses the ball, and it's going to go to the Nets? Harden was the last to touch it? Chill. JS said we struggling from three. It happens. Live and die. Oh, yeah, right off the Harden's chest after McDaniels kicked it. Here we go. They're going to kick it over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie working against Harden. Kicks to nobody. Harris. They thought here, oh, man, we touched it again? Harden is upset. The crowd is booing. I don't even think we touched it. It is what it is. Curry going to get it into Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie working against Paul Reed in the game. Now he gets to switch on Niang. Dinwiddie kicks. Curry pump. He's going to take a mid-range, count the bucket. Curry puts the Nets up by 2. Here we go. Melton going to bring the ball up. Harden elects to play some shooting guard. Nope. Now he wants it back. Harden on the wing working against Royce O'Neal, driving in the lane, gives it to B-Ball Paul. He goes up and gets a tough bucket. I feel like we haven't scored in a long time. Dinwiddie bringing the ball down, working against Niang, driving all the way. Blocked from behind by Melton. Dinwiddie gets his own rebound and finds Harris. Too hard, but another rebound. This time, Paul Reed with the hustle play. Strips it out of Claxton's hand. It will go off Claxton, and it will be Sixers ball. Trez said my eyes. Definitely red. Here we go. Melton going to bring it up. Find Harden. Harden on the wing working against Royce O'Neal. 10:40 left for the second. He goes around the screen, behind the back. Now he's matched up against Curry. Harden driving. Contact, no call, and he got his hands up looking for a foul. Here come the Nets, though. Tie ball game. Dinwiddie loses it, picked up by B-Ball Paul. So some nice defense on back-to-back possessions. Harden driving in the lane, looks, finds Paul, two-hand slam. B-Ball Paul off the bench with 4. Royce O'Neal, top of the key, working against B-Ball Paul. Kicks. Curry on the wing, gets the switch. One-on-one with Paul. Curry dancing at the top of the key. Step back, long two. Bullseye. Curry with the foot on the line, or it would have been a 3. Bullseye right in Paul Reed's face. Harden crossing at the top of the key. Going to pull. No. Kicks. McDaniels driving in the lane. Makes him fall. And an offensive foul. Where's the back-to-back passes? Look at it. It's one pass, drive. One pass, drive. Yo, let's move the ball around the perimeter. Do something. Implement that 3 passes before you shoot type thing like we in kindergarten. 3 passes before you shoot. Too much ISO up right now. Come on, gotta run some sets. B-Ball Paul was making it happen, though. Cameron Johnson, top of the key. Gonna go around the screen, no. Find Curry. Curry, one-on-one with Paul Reed. Dancing, fade away from the elbow. This time it won't fall. Tobias Harris in the game. Here comes Harden and the Sixers, and he gets the ball tapped out of his hand, stolen by the Nets. It's 3-on-2. Curry thought of, oh, that's a travel. Oh, my God. That's a travel, man. Anyways, Joe Harris going to kick it back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie, top of the key, working against Harden. He's going to kick. Curry, long 3, no good. Rebounded by Tobias. That's not Curry. That was Cameron Johnson. All right, the crowd is getting into it. Melton driving in the lane, spinning, turning, hook shot. No good. Tips it up. Back to Harris. Free throw jumper, no good. What are we doing? Yo. Oh, my. Cameron Johnson driving in the lane and a foul call. This is some sloppy Joe basketball. The only time we scored this quarter so far is when Harden drove and handed it to Paul Reed. That's our offense. Harden drive, hand it to Paul Reed. Harden drive, hand it to Paul Reed. Sloppy. Here we go. Cameron Johnson back in the game for the Nets, working against Maxey. Kicks. Bridges back in the game as well. He drives in the lane, kicks. Johnson, elbow jumper, count the bucket. Cameron Johnson with 12 points. Sheesh. Here we go. Harden at the logo, goes around the screen, gets the switch. Cameron Johnson stepping up. He's dancing, fakes, kicks, shot, buckets. I don't know why I said bucket. It's supposed to be bang, but I messed up. Sixers kept missing for so long, I didn't even think he was going to shoot a 3. Here we go. Bridges kicks to Cameron Johnson. Nobody's on him, and he knocks down the triple. Sixers knock down a 3, and so do the Nets. Cameron Johnson has 15 points, and nobody's guarding him. Nobody's guarding him. Royce O'Neal. Royce needs a score, says Piasco. I don't know about all that. Ish Tori said, I'll ask again, what am I watching? I can't even explain what you're watching because I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what we watching at this point. Super Dave Sub said, it's starting to look like one of those nights. Yeah, one of those bad nights. But again, it's the middle of the second quarter. We're playing our worst basketball, and we're still down by 2, so I ain't panicking at all at this moment. Ethan said, vintage Tobias. I knew that was coming eventually. Jehan Fernandez said, will Philadelphia win? Of course. Bad game so far. Still a lot of time left. I ain't never scared. Fast Life said, James Harden looking old out there. 33 going on 60. I can't really deny what's going on here. Again, Harden, Tobias, everybody looks smooth. You got the hard hat Tucker in game one, 4 offensive rebound, hustle plays, corner threes, but none of that is happening. Like Tyrese Maxey was going to the basket, getting it done, 4 of 6 from the field, 9 points. But other than that, Harden, 1 of 4. Tobias Harris, 2 of 6. Embiid on the bench right now. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Backyard Bird podcast said they getting these ticky-tack fouls. It happens sometimes. It happens. Fast, Mr. Ronnie Pooh said Harden just standing in the paint, not guarding anyone. I agree. Cameron Johnson, I guess a couple times Cameron Johnson got his buckets simply because Harden was in no man's land. And yeah, we made Cameron Johnson work for a couple nice shots over Tobias in the lane, blah, blah, blah. But a couple threes have been with some ugly contest, some poor closeouts. Kion said, playoff Mike back in effect. You already know we were here for game one as well. Jimmy J said, all Harden does is complain about the fouls. Listen, sometimes he deserves it, but even if he deserves it, bro, I don't want to see you complain. This is my job. I'm the one that's supposed to complain about the foul. You need to get back on defense. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Get back on defense. You complain one time, it's all right. Come on, man, where the foul? But after you complain one, I don't want to see the emoji 8, 9, 10 times a game. I don't want to see it. Can't see it. We need 7 more likes, and we get that 100 clips. But we not from New York. Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, Paul Reed had 11 points. He got 4 points early in this game, only played about 5 minutes. We not seeing the same Harden. We not seeing the same Tobias. We not seeing the same Tucker. We not seeing the same anybody, really. But Embiid is back on the floor. 7:43 to go in the second. And the Sixers find themselves down 2 after playing a poor brand of basketball. So one thing to hold your hats on is a poor brand of basketball, and we're trailing by 2. Melton going to bring the ball down for the Sixers. Mikal Bridges oh, my God, offensive foul. James Harden, why are you being petty? Mikal Bridges playing some full court press on Harden, and he doesn't like it. I mean, yeah, it's a little, come on. A little. Wow. 8 turnovers for the Sixers. Here goes Dinwiddie driving kick. Mikal Bridges for 3. No good, but a foul. Three shots at the free throw line now. Come on. The closeout has been so poor. The attitude has been poor. Petty fouls on offense and defense for the Sixers. 8 turnovers. Sheesh. Chiquita said he's at the game. Yes, RB is enjoying himself at the game. Shout out to RB. 3-point lead by the Nets. 30 points on Saturday for Mikal Bridges. 23 of them 30 in the first half. Tucker back on the court for the Sixers. Mikal shooting 2 more free throws. Second one good as well. Ohana said, there goes the emojis. Big Simple in the building. What up, Mike? What's going on with you? I see the Sixers owner buying the Commanders. I guess he's definitely better than Daniel Snyder, but I don't know how good it's going to turn out for y'all. But here we go. Harden at the logo. Going to kick it over to Maxey. Only one balling so far besides Embiid, but he gets doubled every possession. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid double before he gets the ball, goes right back to Maxey. 2 on the shot clock. Maxey got to put it up, and it's stolen, and a shot clock violation. The sloppiness continues. Come on, Maxey. If you see him playing that far off, drive him, as Allah said. Dinwiddie on the wing working against Tucker. He's calling for the screen. Nope. Mikal gets it. Goes around a double screen set by Royce O'Neal and Cam Johnson. Here goes Vinny Smith. Pump. Turns around. Fade away. Short. Rebounded by Embiid. Hashtag here they come. Do something with it, Sixers. Harden on the wing. Going to go around the Embiid screen. They're going to give it to him. Embiid slices through the defense. Kicks. Tobias corner three. No good. Wide open. Can't get it to fall. Here goes Dinwiddie. Kicks. Cameron Johnson stepping back. He's going to go around the screen. Pull a deep three. Cameron Johnson. He stole Curry's talent. The real Curry. Royce O'Neal with an off-ball foul, but this man, Cameron Johnson, just steps through. No hesitation, nothing but net. Here we go. 9-0 Nets run. I repeat, 9-0 Nets run. Maxey thought about the three, hesitates, kicks. Harris driving. Back to the basket. Turns around, kicks. Tucker under the basket. He's going to get the bucket. No, misses wide open. He wasn't wide open, but he's worth. You got to be kidding me, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Lord. Off ball, a foul. I need a break. Wow. Harden going to hit the bench. 5:38. Same with Finney Smith. They're going to bring in House. Daniel House Jr. in the game. He didn't play at all, or unless he played at the end of the game last game. Embiid finds in Harris. Harris, jab step, looking, sizing up, shoots the mid-range jumper, and finally, Sixers get the ball in the hoop. Here we go. Royce O'Neal bringing the ball down, looking to set up the offense, kicks. Dinwiddie driving on Harris. Ball tipped out, but a late foul. That's number 3 for Tobias. And he didn't like that. Had an opportunity to get a block. Philly Tress said PJ's old butt needs to retire. Harold said, come on, y'all. We got to crush their confidence with another win today. That's facts. Kane said Tucker sucks. Marlon said a lot of second-round talk, and we looking like this. Don't worry, we about to kick up. We about to kick up. I will just play this before. This is going to get us to kick up.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Let's get it. Daniel House Jr. in the game trying to mix up the rotation. I really liked what Doc Rivers did with the rotation last game, though, and he started out similar with it. I don't know. JB said, bench squad, let's go. Need something to give. Belo said, this looks terrible so far. Yes, hard game to watch. Feel bad for RB in attendance watching this right now. Sheesh. Jafet said, I'm feeling the comeback. You and me both, though. Again, no matter how bad we're playing, it is the Brooklyn Nets. And again, if we're playing any other team this bad, this poorly, 9 points in 7 minutes of the second quarter. We're getting beat by 15, 20 at this point. We're not trailing by 6. If we got 9 turnovers, 3 of 12, if we have 9 turnovers and only make 3 of 12 3-point shots, with all the fouls we're doing, we getting beat by a better team. So take this for what it is and learn from it, to say the least. No Domino's. We had some chicken and rice. Chicken and rice today. Here we go. 5 minutes left of the second quarter. Embiid bringing the ball up himself. Back to the basket, turn around. Embiid loses the ball. At least there's a jump ball. Could have been another Sixers turnover, but at least Embiid hustles and gets back on it. A jump ball. Here we go. Finney-Smith and Embiid. 10 turnovers to 2. And it's going to go to the Sixers. Daniel House thought about the 3. Embiid thought about it as well. Embiid on the wing. Here comes the double. Kicks. Maxey thought about the 3. Driving in the lane. Off the glass. No good. But a foul. Thank the Lord. Wrong one. Thank the Lord. Some free throws. Here we go. We knock down some free throws. We get our groove back. You know what I'm saying? About to see something real quick. We about to see something. We got 200. Oh, my goodness. That's a brick and a half. First free throw up, and it is no good. We got 210 people in the building. I know we got some MVPs in the chat. Whether you're a Sixer fan, a Net fan, an NBA fan watching because it's the only game on and you want to check it on YouTube, see what's going on. If you're new, subscribe. We will be doing the Sixers playoff games all through the playoffs. But hit that like button, MVPs. Second shot up, and it is good for Maxey. 5-point ball game with 4:35 left of the half. Dinwiddie going to find Royce O'Neal. They're going to try to get it to Cameron Johnson, and they do. He switches on to Embiid. Johnson crosses, kicks. Dinwiddie with a 3, and that's off the backboard. Doesn't even hit rim. And here come the Sixers. Maxey bringing it up with Harden on the bench. Maxey going right to the rim, and he doesn't like what he sees, brings it out. Embiid all the way, floats it off the glass, no bucket, and no foul call. Here come the Nets, lobs it up to Mikal. Mikal baseline, kicks it back. Royce O'Neal with a wide open 3. Knocks it down. A lot of things going the Nets' way. Melton with a 3. No good. Back-to-back misses for the Sixers. Embiid gonna watch Cameron Johnson slam it down with one hand. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. Charlie G in the building says, shaking my head. Greg said James Harden hung over. Fast Life said, nah, that was the right one at first. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
James said, I remember your boy RB told me how good Maxey is. I told him that Maxey was undersized 2 guard who can't make an entry pass, and he dang near ran me off his channel when I said he should take trade for Donovan Mitchell. Well, Donovan Mitchell's a special guy, but I am a fan of Maxey. He's had some up and down problems this season. I will say he's been pretty darn good post All-Star break, averaging about 21 points per game, 49.7% from the three-point line in the 11 or 12 games post All-Star break. But I will say he had his uphill battle to climb a little bit this season prior to the All-Star break, but he's still young. But you can't just trade Maxey for Mitchell. There's a bunch of things that got to go into the Mitchell trade. But look, we here in the playoffs, and we gotta rock with who we got. No matter what we feel about Embiid at times today, I see someone said bench Embiid, he lazy. Harris ain't giving us what we want. Harden looking like he's hungover. I ain't mad. Listen, I call a spade a spade. I love these players, but we Philly tough. We Philly tough. Actually, it's Philly talk. That's why we call it a Philly Talk podcast, because Philly talk a different way than anybody else. We love, we hate, but the hate ain't hate. It's just we love y'all so much. It's called tough love at the end of the day. I don't know a Sixer fan or a Philly fan that won't give props to a person once they do what they need to do. But yeah, we definitely go as hard as anybody, if not the hardest, for our Philly sports teams. Chiquita said Embiid is not lazy. Today is not one of his finest games, I would say, but it would shock me. I thought this was going to be the Embiid game for sure. I called it on Twitter for the simple fact that he kind of had a inefficient game last week. But I will say, with the Nets committee defense on him has been good. And we know Embiid is a guy that if he does too much dribbling from the three-point line to the paint, it doesn't bode well at times. He can get high in his dribble, and these guards will be playing swiper, no swiping. You know what I mean? Remember Dora the Explorer, swiper, no swiping? But Cameron Johnson with 20 points, 66% from the field, 8 from 12. He's the Kentucky Fried Chicken player of the night so far. The bucket chart. Sheesh. Mr. Ronnie Pooh said this team is not getting no energy from Embiid. I'll give you that. The energy has been low all around in this game. Martin Lynch said TNT about to kill these boys at halftime. Yes, Shaq, Charles. I might have to turn to TNT just to hear it. Cam Johnson killing the Sixers. That's facts. Blue Empire said, y'all, you're drunk tough? I mean, I don't know what that means, but have fun with it. Here we go. Sixers now trail by 10. What? All right, here we go. Harden at the logo, 3:32 left for the second. Harden stepping back, working against Dinwiddie, kicks it over to the corner. Melton trying to get it to Embiid, and he can't do it. We can't even get it to Embiid. Harden with 2 seconds, step back three, no good. Embiid gets it, and he's blocked. Embiid wants a foul, no call. And the boos are coming down in the Wells Fargo. That's not a foul, though. Oh, the first one was a foul. Melton trying to get it to Embiid. He does. Double team comes right away. Maxey driving all the way, lays it up. Count the bucket. Thank the Lord. Maxey with the elevation and the finish at the rim. Now play some defense. Mikal going to kick it across court to Dinwiddie. Some zone defense from the Sixers. They gassed. They're going to give it into the bigger man. No. Kicks. Ball movement is crispy. And now Finney Smith with a wide open three, but he just bricked it. But the ball movement shook the Sixers zone defense. Embiid kicks. Gets it right back. He's on the wing. Double team creeping. Harden gets it. Top of the key working against Finney Smith. Harden driving in the lane, step back, mid-range, short. Wow. Cameron Johnson on the wing, 2:18 left for the half. Johnson going to kick it over to, stolen by the Sixers. No, they regain it. Mikal for three. No good. Rebounded by Sixers. Embiid bringing it up. Embiid going all the way, coast to coast, lays it up. I need to woo-saw real quick. And B going to the free throw line, at least that's good news. But he fell, and I can't talk because it's when it goes back and forth, miss, brick, turnover, it get crazy. Here we go. I don't know what it is, man. The committee, the Nets are doing a good job double teaming Joel before he has the ball. First one up from the free throw line, and it is good. The Nets in game one were double teaming him as soon as he got the ball. Now the Nets are throwing a body on him half the time before he even gets the ball because they're looking at Tobias and Harden and Maxey and Tucker like, y'all gonna have to beat us. And right now they're not doing it. We can barely buy a basket. I hear you, Sandra. Second shot up, and it is good for Embiid. 2:01 left of the half. Maxey playing some full court press. Let's see the defense. Let's see some defense. O'Neal going to kick it over to Mikal Bridge. Wide open three. He just misses it. And a rebound by Cameron Johnson. Bridge is driving in the middle of our zone. Wide open three again for O'Neal. And he misses it. If they're not missing, we're losing by a lot more. Harden driving. Loses the ball off his knee. Stay here. My emotions are getting the best of me, and I can't even call the game right now. Doc Rivers, Philly Mike, the Sixers, the crowd all believes it went out. No, it did go off. Here we go. Curry on the wing. He dribbles to the top of the key. Ball movement around the perimeter looks good. Bridge is going to drive past Niang and draws the foul. Get out this zone. Get out this zone. Get out of it. The only reason it looks like it's working is because they're bricking wide open shots. Get out this zone. Get out this zone. Harden dribbling the ball off his knee. The zone coverage can't guard nobody. We're getting lucky they're bricking. And we still losing by 7. The second I thought the momentum was swinging, Harden turns it over. I hear you. Mikal Bridges having an off night. 1 of 6, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Contributing on the other categories, but only has 6 points. Ryan Rowe, what's going on with you? Steve Gold, what's up? Sixers with the boos, but you got to boot a away team anyway. So here we go. 8-point ball game. Harden bringing the ball up. They're going to guard him full court. 1 minute and 15 seconds left of this half. The Sixers only scored 14 points this half. Harden tries to go around the screen, changes his mind. Embiid setting up. They're going to kick it to Maxey instead. Deep three. Bang! Tyrese Maxey, a couple feet behind the line. Catch and shoot. No hesitation for you. And we got ourselves a 5-point ball game with 1 minute left. 59.6 to be exact. That's how you do it. Let me just say this, though. The only person that really came to play today for the Sixers is Maxey. James Harden, 1 of 6. Joel Embiid, 2 of 5. Maxey's only won 6 of 8. I don't know what Tobias is. I didn't look. Thomas V said, hey, Mike, no birds? Here, we will get going. No boo birds here. Yeah, no boo birds. Chris Moore said, Maxey need to take over this game, at least on offense. I co-sign that. Philly Tress says, James is the second best player on this team. They're not paying him to lead the league in assists. Charles Barkley. That's what he said. I knew. Hey, that's what he said. ASAP. Or not even halftime, and he's saying it. I should turn on TNTs. Been a long day for me. Richard said Harden will be the biggest in the our biggest disappointment in the playoffs. Xavier said, and this is why the Sixers won't disappoint in the finals. As the 5th team to blow a championship, they'll never make it. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right, here we go. Johnson going to bring the ball up for the Nets, going around a double screen set by Royce O'Neal and company. Johnson driving in the lane, and he slams it. He just dunked on Embiid's head. Sheesh. Embiid gets double, loses the ball. Thank God DeAnthony Melton stole it back and got fouled. Oh, my God. I'm kind of speechless. Bro. He flexed on him, dude. Oh, Lord. Dang, that's a poster, Embiid. Come on, Embiid. Here we go. Harden gonna pull up from deep. No good. If I'm not laughing, I'm crying at this point. Mikal Bridges driving floater gets the foul. What's going on? Yo, look how bad we're playing and we're down 7. $23 left. Nets in the bonus. It wasn't a shooting foul, but they will get 2 free throws. And Mikal Bridges misses the first one. Greg said so inconsistent. I can't deny that. I can't deny that. Mikal Bridges, 9 points, second shot up, and that is no good. Misses 2 free throws. That could be the sign. Here we go. Shot clock turned off. The Sixers got to score and make this a 5-point game or a 4-point game going in a half. Just for GP. Just for GP. Melton, top of the key. They're going to give it to Embiid while he's already doubled. Embiid looking, kicks. Beautiful pass inside, and Melton finishes under the rim. O'Neal from half court. Not the half we want, but how bad we played, only down by 5. I still got to say this.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Sixers, fam. Listen, stay tuned. Stay here. We will be back with the Sixers in the second half, but I need to hear from y'all. Let me know how you feel. Yes, we could come out here and call people lazy, this and the third, but give me what you think is really, what do you see that they're, I mean, of course, what they're doing wrong is partly because they look lazy, sluggish, sloppiness, but what do you want to see the Sixers do in the second half? How do you want to see them play it? I'm going to start on the defensive side by just closing out. The closeouts have been poor. The effort in the paint, a little bit too much. You're just not boxing out. You're allowing second chance opportunities, and there's just no rotation on defense, especially when we played that zone. We got lucky. I got to say, we got lucky on like 4 to 5 bricks, and I'm talking you could park a car between him and the next defender. That's how bad it was. Let me drink some water, though. It's getting a little hot up here. Shame shots. Cool. Katarina said we need momentum. That's facts. Backyard said the players are probably pissed at Doc. Chris Moore said the halftime adjustments is get Maxey cooking in the second half. He was the only bright spot in this first half. I mean, no matter how much I love Embiid, he was underwhelming in this first half with turnovers and just the inability to beat the double. I know that's not, we're asking other people to make their open shots. We're asking Embiid to beat the double team, but when you are an MVP caliber player, you're going to have to beat some double teams. You're going to have to just take over the game, find ways to get out the double and make quick movements. Embiid got a mid-range jump shot. I haven't seen one time he catch the ball, pump fake, and just pull from mid-range. Where's that elbow jumper? Get off, move around, get the ball, and pull up from the elbow before the double team comes. There's so much stuff that we haven't seen from him, and so I got to co-sign anybody saying Embiid has been underwhelming this first half. The double has been very, very efficient for the Nets, though, especially the before Embiid gets the ball double. But you got to just you got to overcome it. You got to. Philly Tress had no effort on defense at all. Don't like the closeouts. Talon said, got no worries. Hey, I love that. I love that. No worries. Derek said, we only down by 5 because the Nets suck. Sixers will come out firing out at halftime, or we're going to blink, and they'll be up by 15. I clearly can see that. See, the words I have for the Sixers is not in fear of losing this game. We had double-digit turnovers. Embiid can't even get an open shot. Guys missing open shots. And we only down 5 because it's the Brooklyn Nets. I totally agree with that. That being said, it doesn't make me happy watching my basketball team look like sloppy McSlopperton. You know what I'm saying? So I have no fear in losing this game. But we better start playing. Kristen said, nasty half. That's facts. Ronnie Pooh said, Embiid and Harden not guarding anybody. Hey, Embiid got put on a poster by Cameron Johnson, who got double digits. See, this is what's crazy. Game 1, it was Mikal Bridges killing us. And now we can't guard Cameron Johnson? You can't have a different Nets role player beat the crap out of you every game. Marco said we do not need Doc Rivers here. We need Dr. J. I hear that. Lawrence Talley, shout out to my guy for joining the channel membership. Welcome to Philly Talk 24/7, my guy. Richard said Embiid only took 5 shots and he has 15 rebounds, which is solid. That's the thing. 5 shots, he made 2. 2 of 5 ain't the worst. However, when your team is losing, you got to find a way to put up more than 5 shots. This is a guy who averaged 33 points in the regular season. You're telling me that the double team the Nets are doing to him, he can't find a way to put up more than 5 shots? And B got to, especially when you look around and see brick from Tucker, brick from Harden, brick from Harris, brick from Niang. Psych, Niang just in the game running laps. He didn't even shoot yet. Lawrence Talley said, Max, you should take point and Harden should go to the bench. Use Shake or Springer or King. No way Doc goes that deep on his bench in the playoff game. I don't see it. Maxey has been the only spot that kind of keeps a little spark to keep the Sixers in there because we were down 10, now trailing by 5. Again, all the Sixers got to do is come out in the second half and give me 20% more effort on defense. 20% more effort on defense is going to slow down this Nets team who missed a lot of open shots already. Then on the offensive side of the game, Embiid has to get open. Oh, but they're double teaming him Get open. Just do it. Move around. Get open. You 280 for a reason. Get open. Thomas V said, put the B team in to start the half, and the other guys will shape up. Philly Dub said, Harden trying to draw fouls, just go to the rim. Yeah. Harden with the what's going on emoji. That's it. Drive, what's going on? Drive, what's going on? You're not getting the foul calls this game. Stop complaining. Eric said, work hard on defense, relax on offense. Philly Tress said, Tobias dang sure can't play defense on Cam. Somebody got to get him. Cam Johnson's balling. Cameron Johnson's balling. If Kristen, if you're still in here, Now is when you can say about that 12 points for Tobias, because I don't even think he's going to get that. Tobias Harris got what? Let's look at the full box score. Tobias Harris, 3 of 8, 7 points. He only played 11 minutes, though, due to the fouls. He got 3 fouls in this game. Joel Embiid, though, 19 minutes, 2 of 5. You got to shoot the ball more than 5 times. Maxey, 19 minutes, 6 of 8, 15. Only bright spot. We got a total of 12 points off the bench. 12 points off the bench. 8 from Melton and 4 from Paul Reed. R-Star said, you tripping, Harden the glue to the puzzle. Kane said Tucker need to go at the end of the bench. Mr. Ronnie Pooh said, Mike, it's up to Embiid to set the tone. You the leader. Show your team. In that standpoint, in them terms, I agree. When your team is reeling or suffering, whether it's not playing smart, not making the shots, you do got to set the tone. Double team or not, you got to set the tone. You got to Cameron Johnson dunking on you. You need to turn that into something. Turn that into something. Sam said Embiid's been okay. Obviously not as good as he can be, but Harden is 1 of 7. Nobody besides Maxey is making them pay for the double team. Agree. Listen, I look at it like this. Embiid got to have more than 5 shot attempts when his team is struggling. That's the burden of being the best player on your team. That's also the burden of not only being the best player on your team, but top 2 in MVP voting last year and a chance to get the MVP this year. Now, I totally agree with you, Sam. Joel Embiid's bad game is he's still going to be able to get 15 to 20 points. It's just who he is. You can't stop him. And he's going to score from the free throw line. However, guys around him got to step up. But if Embiid comes out in the second half and makes some of his mid-range jump shots, if he gets to the hole and starts slamming on people, I guarantee you that sparks the Sixers bench. That sparks the Sixers on the court. And next time Embiid gets double and he kicks it at Tucker in the corner, he knocks it down, or Tobias. I do agree. Harden, Tucker, Tobias all look lost. Maxey's the only one making them pay. And it just recently started. The end of first quarter and a little bit of the middle of the second. Jose Serrano said Sixers by 10. We're good. I listen. It's a live play-by-play and reaction. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I talk about what I just witnessed. I witnessed a very sloppy, ugly game of basketball. So that's what I'm commenting on. However, Jose Serrano, I totally agree. The Sixers are going to win this game. I have no belief that we're not. But it's partly to do that we're playing a Brooklyn Nets team that, although we're playing our worst brand of basketball, can't seem to take full advantage of it. Black Hole Sun. Trust me, if you follow me on Twitter, follow your boy on Twitter at Philly_Mike25. Black Hole Sun. I'm telling you, I tweeted that too. This is how we do it, pun intended. Howie Roseman. And if this Sixers weren't playing right now, I would have made a video about that at 7:15. But got to cover the Sixers playoffs. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow, and the video is going to drop early. Hollywood Hogan said Camden Sixers. Chill. Ricky J said Nets only playing 8 players in their bench, their center, and they benched their center low key. Yeah, I haven't seen Claxton's been in the game a little bit. Let me see how many minutes Claxton played. He played 12. You might be right. Because Royce O'Neal played 16 minutes. So they're using a Claxton Johnson fit. Wow, they're double teaming them with small forwards and guards? All right, now I'm a little more upset. Again, Embiid's always had somewhat of a problem catching the ball high. When Embiid gets the ball high in a double team, he has to put the ball on the floor. And because he's not the best dribbler, and rightfully so, putting the ball on the floor from his position, when double teamed by small forward and guards, it's not easy to get by him. So we got to figure out how to get the ball to Joel Embiid deeper in the paint. And now you got little baby Dinwiddie, little baby, and Royce O'Neal is not little, but everybody on that court is little compared to Joel, Hans, and Embiid. You got little guys on you. Get the ball deep, turn around, and go. No dribble. No dribble. That's what we're going to see in the second half. Bet. Richard said Niang played 9 minutes and gave you 0, 0, 0 and like 3 fouls. Fast Life said Embiid need to get his big goofy butt in the box. He about to ball out in the second half. All right, let's have a little fun real quick. Joel Embiid is 2 of 5, and he has 8 points. Let me know. The second half is about to start. Joel Embiid has 8 points at halftime. How many points will Joel Embiid finish with? Let me know. I want to hear everybody's take. Drop it in the chat right now. How many points will Embiid finish with? Mr. Ronnie Poole said, Mike, Embiid not playing physical enough. You letting a 6'7" guy push you around. I co-sign that. He coming out with a vengeance, especially that poster. That poster had to fuel the second half banger. Let me know. Jose Serrano with the first Embiid prediction. Totals points when it's all said and done. 27, he says. That's a 21-point second half. Thomas said 35. Katarina said 31. Remember this number. Fast Life said 23. Marcus Bell Dixon said 24. Levon Patterson 24. Black Hole 30. Marsha said 30. Katarina with 31. I'm going to remember that, Katarina. Ryan Rowe with 35. All right. 8 points in the first half. But let's see what he finishes with. That poster looked bad. I agree, Thomas. I agree. Mike M said 28 max tonight. My man, I got 2,500 on it. On what? You got 2,500 on this game or on 28 max? Embiid 60 trillion points by the fourth. Love the troll. Richard said 25 points, 24 rebounds. Chandra 25, Myram 28, Bad Juju 31. Okay. So I like it. Y'all all think he's gonna have a better second half than the first, but I like the 30 burgers sound interesting because the 30 burgers mean that's a 22 second half, and 22 points in the second half is kind of what this man did all the regular season. Dude averages 33, so many 40-point games. That's 20 a half. Let's get it. Here we go. Embiid with a 20-plus point half, according to the chat. We're going to remember some of these numbers and see what we get exactly. But here we go. Third quarter starting. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm kind of tired. Here we go. Dinwiddie bringing the ball up. Maxey on his hip. They're going to move the ball around a little bit, trying to set up the offense for the Nets. Dinwiddie going to go around the screen, set by Finney Smith. Dinwiddie driving, spinning in the lane, kicks. Mikal Bridges got to put it up. No, Finney Smith at the buzzer. And that is short. Rebounded by P.J. Tucker and the Sixers. Harden on the wing, looking to set up the Sixers offense. Tucker comes up to set the screen. He gets the switch. Harden working against Cameron Johnson, kicks. Embiid, top of the key, driving in the lane, goes up, and he's blocked. No foul. Cameron Johnson on the baseline. Wow. Kicks it over to Claxton. He finds Dinwiddie driving baseline. He goes right past James Harden. Doc Rivers timeout already. Yo. Oh, Lord. Look, I still ain't lose faith. I still didn't lose faith. But it is funny. Talking to myself into that MB about to come out here and dominate. And he still will. He still will. But talking myself into the domination of one Joel Embiid to start this second half, and he comes out and gets blocked. It did look like there was some contact. Could have been called a foul. But he gets blocked. And then the Nets go down. And there goes James, no defense Harden. And he's played good defense on Saturday. But he tries to do the whole Matisse Thybulle, pickpocket you from behind. It's all good. Commercial break. Doc Rivers, no hesitation to take a timeout. I do like that. But that's crazy. You know, Doc has to talk to these guys the whole halftime. Okay, let's do this. Boom, it don't work right away. Timeout. Take a timeout with 1 minute and 1 second. 1 minute and 1 second. You do all this halftime adjustment talk, and we got to take a timeout in 1 minute. Sheesh. It's Torrey said, man, I try to have faith, but Doc got to go. DeVar Williams said, Philly always wake up in the third, so no sweat. I'm with you. I need that. Sandra says, so much for waking up after halftime. It's early, though. Mr. Ronnie Pooh said, told you Embiid not playing with that same force. He had the lane, too. They finally didn't double team at the point of attack. He got the ball in the wing, was able to make a move, drove in the paint, went up, gathered himself. The double team did come at the rim. But come on, Embiid. Lawrence Talley said Rivers will not take him out. Oh, he will not take out Embiid. I don't care if Embiid is not playing good. You live and die by Embiid. Elbow Embiid is coming. He not a dirty player. Belo said this is one of the most pathetic games I've ever seen. I don't know how we aren't down by 20. That's the thing. Because the Nets kind of started struggling in the late in the second quarter, they started struggling with their three-point shots. If they didn't struggle with their three-point shot in the second quarter late, we'd be in a deep hole. If we playing this way, in the last 13 minutes, we scored, listen, in the last 13 minutes, 12 minutes in the second quarter and 1 minute in the third quarter. In the last 13 minutes, we only scored 19. Against the Nets. But here we go. Tobias going to inbound, and the Nets are trying to push our buttons by playing full court press. All three defenders up. Here we go. Harden bringing the ball up the court. Going to go around the Tucker screen. Harden on the wing. Kicks it over to Embiid. Double team comes immediately. Maxey. Corner three. No good. Rebounded by Tucker. Another corner three. This time it's a bang. Second time is the charm. PJ Tucker. Hard hat grabs the offensive rebound. And here we go. Dinwiddie got the ball, kicks. Mikal Bridges going to kick it. Stolen by Tobias. He's all by himself. Two-hand slam! And the timeout was needed. And now the Nets take a timeout. When you're playing a team like the Nets, you just got to keep the faith. And all you need is a missed three by Maxey. Rebound by Tucker. Gives it to Maxey. Three. Bang! And it set the tone. Mad Maxey set the tone. Tobias Harris with the finish. We always believed in you, Tobias. I'm just trying to get to 2-0. If the Sixers win this game and go up 2-0, I don't know nothing. Oh, but did you see? I don't know nothing. Oh, but did you see? I don't know nothing. 2-0. That's it. We deal with the other stuff later. But again, you see, it's a game of runs. We were able to stick in there in our worst basketball, a really poor half, a really bad second quarter. We were able to hang in there, and now a little something. Starts with an offensive rebound, though. Oh, but again, I'm not trying to just let everything that PJ Tucker did this game with back-to-back wide open misses and blah, blah, blah. But an offensive rebound by PJ Tucker starts that. It starts it. Maxey 3, when he missed that 3, if the Nets rebound it and they go down and score, we calling timeout again. No, we not. We're not calling timeout again. But we feeling like, come on, really? But a little baby offensive rebound. You give it back to Maxey. He makes the 3. Crowd goes wild. Philly Mike is pumped. Then they bring it down. The zone defense works. Tobias, steal, wide open, dunk. And now Philly, stand up. You see what I'm saying? Marsha said, let's go. That's what we need to be. Who cares if it's the Nets? At this point, who cares what we did in the first half? It's a 2-point ball game. And we are the better team. It's a 2-point ball game. We the better team. Hit the like button. We got 240 people in the building. Hit the like. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. We should get close to 200. Let's get us close to 200 likes. You only need about 62 more. Commercial break. The Nets needed to call timeout because they can feel it. One thing about the Wells Fargo Center is it's loud. When they boo, it's loud. And when they cheer, it's loud. Respect that. Here we go. R-Star says, shout out to Jalen and his contract. Always. JB Warnock said, Sixers have more fourth quarter comeback victories than any team. We got this. Richard said, I have more confidence in Harris than Harden at this point. Hey, right now, I only know what I just saw. Harris with a big-time steal and finish. We're going to see how this all translates. 2-point ball game, 10 minutes and 19 seconds left of the third quarter, and here come the Nets. Dinwiddie bringing it up slowly but surely. Zone defense still for the Sixers. They're going to give it to Cameron Johnson. Ball movement around the perimeter for the Nets. And good defense by the Sixers so far. Fade away, elbow jumper, no good. Long rebound, recovered by Maxey. And the zone defense is now being executed sharply. Harris back to the basket. Now he turns around one-on-one with Dinwiddie. He's too small. Harris kicks. Embiid thought about the 3. Embiid going baseline. Lays it up. Count the bucket. Embiid. And just like that, tied up. 7-0 run in the last minute and 12 seconds. Mikal Bridges going around the screen, working against Embiid. Free throw, jumper, and he gets it to fall. Mikal Bridges, you don't want to get him hot in the second half because he was not so hot in the first. Harden bringing it up slowly but surely. He's going to go around the PJ Tucker screen, doesn't really do much. Double team comes on Embiid, kicks, Tucker, corner 3, kicks it to Harris. Harris, two-hand slam. Wanted to foul call, but don't get it. We got the home field advantage. We gonna use the cheers. Mikal Bridges slices through the Sixers defense and kicks it back out to Spencer Dinwiddie. Cameron Johnson looking on the wing, working against Maxey. That zone defense is being played very well. Dinwiddie kicks. Johnson drives in between. Kicks. Stolen by James Harden. He's pushing the pace. Harden kicks. Maxey gonna go up. Misses. Tobias. Clean up duty. Tobias has been saving the day in the second half. First lead for the Sixers. since the 32-31 lead. Oh no, Mikal Bridges! He knocks down the triple. Mikal Bridges was ice cold in the first. Now he's 2 for 2. Crowd got taken out of it, so did Philly Mike. Embiid gives it back. Harden, corner 3. Tucker thought about it. Harris looking, kicks. Maxey, corner 3. Bang! You want to play 3 ball? We can do it. Look at the little man in the crowd. Here we go. Ball movement by the Nets. Around the screen, Dinwiddie kicks. Mikal Bridges, another 3. Oh, no, this time it won't fall. Harden gets the outlet. He's driving. He's attacking, and he's bricking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ball movement for the Nets. Cameron Johnson, corner 3. No good. Here come the Sixers, leading by 2. Cameron Johnson, the guy who couldn't miss in the first half, not able to knock down the wide open corner 3. Embiid calling for it. He gets it. Double team comes immediately. He loses it, but he picks it up. Kicks. Maxey, corner 3. Tucker. Come on, Tuck. Oh no, Tobias knocked over Embiid. He good. Come on, Tuck. Dang, what do you, he gets an elbow to the face? Kind of holding his back a little bit. All right, we good. We good. Let's get them likes up. The like button is free. It's easy, and it brings more Sixers, Nets, and NBA fans. Harden around the screen set by Embiid. Embiid calling for the ball. He's going to get it. Top of the key. Double team comes, kicks. Ball in the corner. Maxey driving baseline kicks. Tucker corner 3. And he still can't make it. But he gets his own rebound. Harden for 3. Bang! Tucker can't make it 3, but he can get an offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds leading to 2 threes. Dinwiddie, top of the key kick. Cameron Johnson driving baseline kicks again. Some ball movement. Finney-Smith wide open. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and here comes Joel Embiid. Bringing it down himself. Now he's going to kick to Harden. Embiid trying to post up, calling for it. He wants it. Double team comes. Triple team comes. Tobias corner 3. Bang! It's been bang! And bang! And bang! Bang, bang, bang! Ball movement, Chris! Find the open man! Here we go! Tobias Harris. What did he do? What is he doing in the second half? Harris, my man scored what? 9 points in the second half, in the second quarter alone? Let's go. Busy bias. Busy bleeping bias. Tobias, he's getting rebounds. He's driving the paint, and he's knocking down his triples. Tobias Harris has showed up in the second half. And just like that, the Sixers trailing by 5, and we knew they were going to win. But we did not like what we see from a team that we want to see more than just beating the Brooklyn Nets. And they showing us that, listen, you can't let the Sixers stay into the game because they will come. Maybe they didn't show up in the first half, but the Brooklyn Nets let them linger around, and now here we go. And it starts with a couple rebounds. Tucker, Harris, cleanup duty, 3, and now we having a 3-point party. Stand up. The offensive rebounds got the run going, the little things. Basketball is not complicated. Sometimes you're not going to make your shots. Joel Embiid is hyped. Philly Mike is hyped. And so is the Wells Fargo Center screaming defense. 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes for the Sixers. Mikal Bridges across the court to Royce O'Neal. Some ball movement around the... I can't talk. 3 ball by Cameron Johnson, and this time the ball movement was precise. Cameron Johnson wide open from the corner. When the ball moves that fast, the zone can't keep up. Harden gonna get the switch. Now he gives it to Embiid. They give it right back. Harden looking, corner 3, Maxey. That one won't fall. Tucker almost gets it, but it goes to the Nets. Royce kicks. Mikal Bridges going to no! Embiid said, get that out of here! Tobias Harden for 3! He airballed it. All right, hold on. That's a foul? I get. Embiid with the big time block. And then Harden airballed the 3, bro. Hey, I can't. You can't make this stuff up. All right, we still up, though. Here we go. Dinwiddie working against Embiid now. He got the switch. Now he gets another switch onto Harden. Dinwiddie driving all the way. Blocked again by Embiid from behind. What? Goaltend? What? It's a goaltend. It's a goaltend. It did hit the backboard first. Here we go. 3-point ball game. Tucker looking for Embiid. He finds him. Embiid at the top of the key. Working against Royce O'Neal. Embiid back to the basket. Double team hasn't come yet, and we're going to get a foul on who? Royce O'Neal. Dizzle said, dude, airball. Kristen said Harden got to be trolling at this point. Sheesh. And that was crazy, though. I was like, Embiid blocked it. Harden for 3. What? Here we go. Maxey got the ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. He's looking for Embiid. Finds him. Double team comes. Harden kicks. Tucker kicks. Harden got to put up a shot. Kicks to Maxey. He got to shoot the floater from the elbow. No good. And it's rebounded by Cameron Johnson. Almost a shot clock violation there. Sixers getting a little sloppy. Here we go. Dinwiddie gets switched on Embiid. On the wing. Dinwiddie stepping back, kicks. Cameron Johnson one-on-one with James Harden. Uh-oh. Cameron Johnson dribbling. Carlson, he goes right by Harden, kicks. Dinwiddie at the shot clock buzzer. Won't fall. Too hard. Harden kicks. Maxey in the lane against... And one! And one! Tyrese Maxey takes the contact, absorbs it, and goes right to the rim. Nobody wanted to get in front of Maxey. He's running with him. That is a beautiful call. Doesn't do much. Just hip check, but you can't run with him and hip check. Let's go. Tyrese Maxey, 9 of 15, 4 of 7 from the three-point line, and 23 points. Tyrese Maxey with 23, 4 of 7 from the three-point line, and he misses the free throw attempt. Here we go. 5-point ball game. Royce O'Neal, top of the key, kicks it to Joe Dirt. Harris gives it over to Bridges. Some ball movement around the perimeter. Maxey with some good defense. They get the switch. Dinwiddie working against Maxey. Driving. Back to the basket. Turnaround kick. Cameron Johnson for 3. No good. But a rebound by Royce O'Neal. Joe Harris for 3. No good. Rebounded by Tucker. Here come the Sixers. Maxey got it. He's on the wing. Now he's going to reset. Maxey looking for Embiid. Embiid calling for the ball. Now he kicks to Harris. Embiid gets it inside. That's a foul. Royce O'Neal got tangled up with Joel Embiid. Are we in a bonus? Had him. O'Neal got inside. And BB hitting the ground way too much for my liking, bro. Oh, yeah. Just Saturday, O'Neal and Embiid were getting at it a little bit. Here we go. Maxey, top of the key. Harden's on the bench. Maxey looking for Embiid, finds him. Embiid turns around, squares up. Embiid looking, driving in the lane, kicks. Bad pass. Little whip around pass to DeAnthony Melton, but it was too far left. 5-point game, 2 minutes and 43 seconds left of the third quarter. Mikal Bridges working against Niang now. He sees the mismatch. Now he gets to switch. Maxey to help. They're going to kick to Royce O'Neal. He gets it back. And a foul call? No. Good defense. Georges Niang moving the feet. Gets the deflection. And it will be Sixers ball. Last touch by Bridges. He doesn't deflect it. He just stays there. Good move. Good move. Turnover on the Nets. Maxey got the ball, 2:20 left of the third. Harris looking to set up Embiid, and he does. Embiid at the three-point line with the ball, though. Embiid back to the basket, driving in the lane, spinning, turning, lays it up, and that is good. But we got to travel. There's a travel. He did 2 hop skips. Here we go. 5-point game. 14 total turnovers for the Sixers. Mikal Bridges fadeaway off the glass. Pretty jump shot. And the Nets are down by 3 now. 150 left of the third. Harris at the logo. Working against Joe Harris. Harris on Harris. He's going to kick it over to Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key now trying to get Joel. He does. Embiid at the elbow. Double team. Lingering. Embiid driving. Too big. Too strong. Right down Broad Street. 5-point lead. Mikal Bridges working against Niang. Kicks. Royce O'Neal pulls for a 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by the big guy. Maxey going to push the pace a little bit. 1:14 left for the third. Embiid stops, kicks, Melton for a 3. No good. Rebounded by O'Neal. He pushes the pace, and it's tipped by Maxey. It will stay Nets ball, but at least Maxey got a finger on it. Cameron Johnson was low-key down the court, ready to get that ball and dunk it wide open. Maxey saves the day. If Maxey don't get that tip, Cameron Johnson's going to put somebody else on a poster. Here we go. Dinwiddie working against McDaniels. He gets the switch on to Niang. Dinwiddie working against Niang, spinning, kicks. Harris, 7 on the shot clock. He's going to pass to O'Neal. O'Neal driving, kick, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers. DeAnthony Melton with quick hands. 5 to shoot. My scoreboard is too slow. Here we go. 48 seconds. Step back, kick. No good. Well, yeah, maybe if it's no good. I'm watching on NBC Sports Philadelphia, and the scoreboard is for TNT. Embiid looking. Back to the basket, spinning. Double team comes. He goes right there. No good. No foul. Embiid can't get it to fall. It rolls off the front rim. 5-point game, 20 seconds left. Game clock, shot clock different by about 4. Dinwiddie working against Niang, and a foul is called. All right, let me put TNT on real quick and see what's different. What channel is my TNT? All right, I'll watch on TNT. Rob 350 said, just let Maxey cook. Omaha said, Joel Embiid MVP. We need it. Xavier said, this is a hellacious defensive game. It's wild. Yeah, look at this. 63, 68. Be lucky to score in the 90s. Here we go. Dinwiddie working against McDaniels. Dinwiddie guarded against Paul Reed now. 3, 2. Dinwiddie shoots. Oh, good defense. No good. And the Sixers will go into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead. Here we go. Xavier said he's where the Nets will gain ground. Got to do what you got to do sometimes. Brandon L said, I like the way Embiid is playing going into the fourth. He's bullying them, playing extremely strong and dominant. Yeah, that's the only thing that has been working for him, for the simple fact that when he catches the ball high in the post or at the top of the key, that double team comes too quick. Eddie said, I feel like the fourth will be a shootout contest. We'll see. 68-63. The Sixers need 32 points to get 100. Let's just look at it this way. First quarter, 25. Second quarter, 19. Third quarter, 24. So odds are the Sixers ain't going to get that 32 needed to get over 100, but we'll see. Rob350 said, hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Christian said a little 5-point swing. Hey, yeah. Going into that quarter, we were talking about, hey, we're only down 5. And we beat them in the third quarter, 24-14. Really lock up on defense, but we got away with some missed opportunities, meaning, with some missed shots, I should say. But yeah, the defense intensity was there. They only scored 14, and it was a little 5-point swing. Mr. Ronnie Poe said, Embiid dunked a ball. Weak layups are not it. I hear you. Fast Life said, trash. Richard said, Embiid and Harden did not look good at all in the third. He got a little bit more bully ball in him in the third, I would say. But let's look. Embiid only got 12. So I don't know if he's going to get that 30 piece. Thomas V said, no dribble. You said it. No dribble, just bully up. And when you a big guy, and when you big, you got to play big. I totally agree. Chris Moore said, we knew that defense would start to pick up in the playoffs. That's facts. But it's the way they're playing it. They're playing Embiid with a bunch of 6'7" guys. Like even Claxton, he's not that big, but he's skinny. He don't got no bricks in his pocket, but he's long. He's like 6'10" and long. They're playing Embiid with, Cameron Johnson and Royce O'Neal and Dorian Finney-Smith. They're playing Embiid with small forwards who are about 6'6", 6'7". Gotta body them. Eyes Above said, what up, homie? Finally able to catch you live. Hope all is well. And you and your family, go Sixers. Shout out to my guy, Eyes Above. Hopefully everything is good with you too. I'm tongue twisted because it's been a lot of back and forth, bang, bang, boom, boom. Try to call every single play, dribble, and pass on this channel. And I've been up since 4 in the morning. We back. Maxey, a very, very nice night, especially in the second half. 23 points off a 9 of 15 from the field. Harden going to go around the screen set by McDaniels, kicks it over to Melton. He gets it right back. Now he goes around the Niang screen, working against Harris, kicks. Niang tries to get it into Paul Reed, but a turnover, and it's Nets ball. Dinwiddie working, kicks, gets it right back. Now he gets the switch onto Georges Niang. He's on the wing, crossing, dancing, step back long two, count the bucket. Niang can't get the stop. And now it's a 3-point ball game. Melton thought about the 3, driving in the lane, reverse layup, and it won't fall, but he will go to the line for 2. Nice move by Anthony Melton. Little up and under, Just couldn't get the extra roll off the glass, but 2 free throws awarded. Chris Morris said, would you be fine with Embiid's performance if he scores 20? It's still not the Embiid we know. But look, at the end of the day, I'm fine with a dub. You know, we're going to need Embiid when the games get real tough. So if Embiid scores 12, 15, 16, but we get the dub, he's been carrying his team all season. It's about time they do a little bit for him. But yeah, we need to get Embiid right for the real games, for sure. Dinwiddie on the wing. 11 minutes left in the fourth. 4-point ball game. Curry kicks. Dinwiddie driving, and he'll be pushed off the mark, and a foul? And a bucket? What? What did I just see? Why you push your chest out like that, bruh? So he gets the bucket, a chance for a 3-point play, and it's good. Christian said as long as he doesn't do this against Boston. Facts. Here we go. D'Anthony Melton dancing on the wing, working against Claxton, and we're going to get an off-ball foul on the Nets. Dinwiddie knocking down Paul Reed. 10:43 left to play. Eddie said, I woke up at midnight just to watch this game, watching from Taiwan. Hey, shout out to you, Eddie. That's crazy. It hasn't been a pleasing game, to say the least, for waking up to watch it, but it is playoff basketball. Good, bad, ugly, sad. Can't miss playoff basketball. Harden working against Claxton on the switch. Calling an ISO. Harden dancing. Driving. Lays it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Paul Reed. Reed kicks. Melton for 3. No good. Tipped out again. A foul? Sixers crashing the boards, and it's paying off. Off-ball foul, I guess, on the Nets. Paul Reed, hey, every foul counts. Get him into the bonus. The Sixers can shoot free throws, especially with Embiid on the floor. I wanted to see that Tobias Harris 3, though. Here we go. Harden working against Claxton. He gets the switch. Kicks. Harris one-on-one with Finney-Smith. Drives. Harris to the rim. Can't get it to fall, but Paul Reed, cleanup duty, count the bucket. Paul Reed is an absolute animal. Back-to-back offensive rebound. 11 offensive rebounds for the Sixers. You need that scrappiness in the playoffs. 16 second chance points. The Nets, 0. Dinwiddie driving, kicks. Curry can't hang on to it, but he gets it back. Dancing, lays it up over the bigger guy. No good. Rebounded by Harden. He's pushing the pace. 3-on-2. Lob. Paul Reed. No, it wasn't Reed. It was McDaniels, and he couldn't finish. Paul Reed with another jump ball, though. He's an animal on the glass. Come on, McDaniels. Harden with the alley-oop, and McDaniels with the baby Charmin soft finish and miss? B-ball Paul just got like 5 offensive rebounds in the last 2 minutes. Three-point ball game. Here we go. Harden. Why is Harden jumping? Paul Reed gets the ball. Scrappy old Paul Reed, and here we go. New shot clock. Harden at the logo. Letting the offense set up. Paul Reed, no, that's McDaniels. Sets the screen. Harden, crossing, step back 3. Bang! Just when you think Harden is running out of gas, he throws the tech. I don't even know why I said that, but here we go. Dinwiddie on the wing, working against Maxey in the lane, back to the basket, fade away, 1 foot, air ball. Did Maxey get a piece? Maxey got a piece? So it's out of bounds. It will stay Nets ball. Let me see. I don't know if Maxey blocked that. Yeah, I think he got a piece of it. Yeah, he got a piece. Ooh, Mikal Bridges. Ooh, McDaniels with the steal, but a late foul call. Nets will inbound it. Oh, he smacked him in the hands for sure. Here we go. They're going to give it over to Dinwiddie, working against Maxey. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. 5 on the shot clock. Somebody got to shoot it. Finney Smith kicks. Royce O'Neal for 3. Brick. Rebounded by the Nets. Mikal Bridges jumper. Another brick. Back-to-back bricks. And the Sixers retain possession. Oh, my. That's an offensive foul on Paul Reed. Come on, Reed. Paul Reed said challenge that. Let me see this. Now that's clean. That's clean. That's a clean screen. All right. Maybe the other hand, never mind. The other angle showed the hand. He gave him a little hug. 16 total turnovers. That's why this game is close. It's close because of 16 turnovers. Dinwiddie, top of the key, driving on Harden kicks. Royce O'Neal for 3, and his shot is broken. Here we go, McDaniels with the outlet. He's going to slow it down, kick it back to Maxey. Maxey going to look for Harden, and he finds him. Meanwhile, this little baby run is without Embiid. Maxey almost loses the ball because he's not looking when Harden throws it. Top of the key, Maxey, step back 3. No good. High off the rim, rebounded by the Nets. Still a close game. Cameron Johnson for 3, no good. The three-point shot has not fallen for the Nets late in this fourth quarter, early in this fourth quarter. Maxey going to kick to Harden. Harden going to kick to Harris. Harris back to the basket. Now he turns around. One-on-one, double team comes. Oh, my God. Harris steps through the defense like a J. Woohoo! That was a nice spin move. The Nets defense ain't know what hit him. The double team came late, and Harris crossed both of them up, and a block stolen by the Nets. Johnson kicks. Curry wide open. Curry knocks down a triple because we got caught slacking. Shout out to Bobby Bobinski with the $2 super chat. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. MVP super chat. He said, Nets are trash. We got this. I hear you, bro. I hear you. We're playing trash, but we still got this. Turnovers. Harden thought about the screen. Now he's going to late foul. Off-ball foul, I should say. No, a timeout on the floor. No off-ball foul. Sixers take a timeout. Is this going to be Joel Embiid back in the game timeout? This might be the Joel Embiid come back in the game timeout. It's a close game, but the Nets let the Sixers linger around with all these turnovers, with the first half misses. They left us hanging around. We were down by 5 for a long portion of this game. Now the Sixers lead by 5. Still close. Once again, shout out to Bobby Bobinski with the $2 donation. Sixers got to find a way to win this game and then just forget about it. You're not going to see Embiid score 12 points again. You're not going to see the turnovers against the Nets like this again. Now, you might see this sloppy game once in a while against a better team, and rightfully so. The better defensive team, the better chance you have a bad game in a 7-game series, and that's why the NBA is not a 1-game sample size, but credit the Nets for playing ball today. Again, we gave them every opportunity to take a larger lead than 5, but when in doubt, the Nets are going to be the Nets. JB said, Toby who? Fly Eagles fly said the refs stink. Fast Life Cartel said, pop, James. I mean, he did knock down that step back recently. Jose Serrano said, Uncle Bobby B is back. Yeah, shout out to Bobby. Shout out to him. Kristen laughing at the pop pop. Harden pop pop, right? Mr. Ronnie Pooh said Harden is a lazy bum. You try and let Reed bring the ball up the court. What the bleep? Harden has been, it's been a rough Harden game. Cause it's like bad. Okay. Bad. Okay. And so it's definitely the total opposite of what we saw game one. The floor general, the step back threes, the ability to get to the lane and not say, I need a foul. Gotta get it together, Harden. But again, in a, it's game two. I can't talk as if this is game 5 of the series. It's game 2. We are at the Wells Fargo Center, right? Next 2 games will be in Brooklyn. Just got to finish this. Finish this game, and I need James Harden to forget it. I need Joel Embiid to forget it. I need George Niang to forget it. He ain't even do nothing to forget. And I need PJ Tucker. They're the players I need to forget. I need Maxey to remember. And I need Tobias Harris to remember. Tobias Harris with 18 points. When it's all said and done, if you look at the total sample size of 2 games, right now, Tobias Harris has been our most consistent player in the playoffs. Again, we're talking about 2 games. 2 games. Saturday and Monday. 21 or 23 on Saturday for Harris, and 18 with the possibility for 20-something this game. So far, Maxey's been pretty consistent too. Embiid down low. Harris, body, boom. Oh, late foul. Harris using his body the right way. Pause. Harris is, Harris can play some power forward. They're going with their small lineup. Bully him. Cameron Johnson is a nice young player, but he ain't got the bricks in his pocket to stay with you. In the weight room, Harris at the free throw line. First one is up, and it is good. 19 for Tobias. Funny. The Sixers in 2 games, Tobias Harris has been the most consistent Sixer. Interesting. Here we go. Second shot up, and it is good. 20 points in back-to-back games for Tobias Harris. Here we go. Dinwiddie bringing up the court. 7-point ball game. 6:25 left of the fourth. Dinwiddie kicks. Royce O'Neal another 3, and he still can't make it. That's like 4 bricks in a row. If I'm the Nets, I'm telling him to stop shooting. If I'm the Sixers, I'm going to let this man shoot it. It's like thigh ball all over again. Embiid, double team right away. Looking, firing, call. Maxey kicks. McDaniel's going to drive, step back, and reset to Embiid. He falls out of bounds, throws it up. But a foul is called. He was tripped by Curry. 2.9 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid gets tripped, and the Nets are in a bonus. It's a rapsy-scapsy. You in the bonus in the fourth quarter with the Sixers? Tobias can shoot. Harden can shoot. Maxey can shoot. Embiid can shoot. We can knock down our free throws. You don't want to be in a bonus in the fourth with the Sixers. Nope. Fast Life said, definitely a sweep. I'm just worried about the second round. Hey, Fast Life, a couple quarters ago, you were worried about today. Jose said, putting the Sixers on the line plays to our favor. Thank you very much. I agree 100%. Chris Moore says Sixers in a bonus. You don't want the Sixers to be in a bonus. Embiid, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. If this is a Jokic game, it's not that bad then, right? Embiid watching down low. They're going to kick Curry for 3, and he's out at the 3-point line. They're asking the officials to take a look at it again. I didn't see the play. The camera didn't show it. Can I see the replay? Can I see it? They're not going to show the replay? Come on. NBC Sports Philadelphia. First shot up for Curry, and it is good. Here goes the replay. Yeah, he ran into his landing spot. Eyes above said this is a WNBA score. LSU. Shout out to LSU. Xavier said Embiid needs 6 more points. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball down. Harden still in the game, but he's playing that 2-guard role. Maxey looking. Going to give it back to Embiid. Double team comes right away. Embiid runs from it. Kicks. Maxey open for 3. Bang! Tyrese Maxey pushes the lead to double digits. And if you pick the Sixers in the spread, it was 9.5 or 10. So the Sixers might just cover the spread too. Dinwiddie kicks. Gets it right back. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left. He's working against Embiid. Crossing, driving, in the lane. Layup no good. Embiid with the great defense. Embiid made Dinwiddie stretch his arm out as far as possible, and he couldn't get it to go. Maxey slowing it down, wasting the shot clock. Embiid gets doubled. He gets it back. Kicks. Harden on the wing. 5 on the shot clock. Step back 3 for Harden. No good. I wanted to say bang one more time. They're going to dump it off to Curry. Curry kicks. Royce O'Neal again. Oh, this time he shut me up. He made a 3. Finally. He shut me up big time. I was about to go off on him. All right, here we go. 4:20 left for the fourth. Harden around the Embiid screen. Now he's going to give it to him. Embiid, one-on-one with Royce O'Neal. Double creeping. Kicks. Maxey for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Johnson. Here they go, pushing the pace. Curry with the pump fake kicks, and he's blocked by Embiid. Embiid said, get that out of here. Maxey blocked. Well, that's a goaltend. Almost lost my voice there. Embiid blocks Cameron Johnson. Royce O'Neal blocks Maxey, but they call it a goaltend. Let me see. Did it hit the backboard? Yes. Absolutely. Stop the cap. Royce. Come on, Royce. Embiid's a bully. Listen, Curry messed up. When Curry pump fake Embiid, he could have hit the floater, but he gave it back to Cameron Johnson, and Embiid gathers his feet, regains his, regains coming back down, and comes up and says, get that out of here. 9-point lead. 9-point lead. Mike said, let's go. Spread is at 6.5. Kept it safe. Okay, Mike. And you got 2,500? You gonna have to cash at me a little bit of that, John. Come on now. I'm just kidding. But listen, I saw the spread around, when I got home from work around 3 o'clock, I know the spread was like 10. I think it went as low as 9.5 before the game. I think the spread got as low as 9.5 before the game. But on these FanDuel apps and these sportsbook apps, you can make your own spread. But hey, Mike, shout out to you if you're about to win some nice money on that. Eddie said Nets won't make it to 90. Probably not. Tone Chosen said that was crazy. Listen, when this is all said and done, if you're a Sixer fan, we're going to forget about this. They're not going to say the Sixers are 2-0, but they played sloppy in the first half because of... No. When this game is over, it's over. It's the Sixers are 2-0, heading to Brooklyn, and let's see what happens. You're going to have bad games. You got to just climb up over that. And the Sixers did it. Shout out to Bobby Bobinski with the $5 super chat. MVP super chat. He said, I have been watching your content for 2 years. Keep up the great work. Can't wait for the draft. Glad Hurts got what was due. Curious on your pick. Uh, Curious on who I think the Eagles should pick, you say? We gonna talk about that. Listen, we will be live during the draft, and I got a couple live streams scheduled talking solely about the draft, the Eagles draft, of course. So, Bobby, make sure you come into one of them Eagles streams. I was live earlier today with Dave Spadero talking about the Hurts contract, but actually, we might be going live tomorrow. You've been watching me for 2 years, so you know about Battlebirds podcast with Gate City and Philly Fresh. Come through. We have a nice discussion planned out. But let's see how the Sixers finish this game. Shout out to you, Bobby, rocking with the Philly Talk podcast for 2 years. Appreciate the love and support. Shout out to you. Maxey with 28, Tobias with 20. Both efficient 20-plus point games. 8 of 14 for Tobias, 11 for 19 for Maxey, 5 of 10 from the three-point line for Maxey. Let's not forget, Tobias got a double-double. He had 10 rebounds. So Tobias doing it in many different ways. Here we go. 9-point ball game. Nets need one more push. Do they have it in them? Royce O'Neal, let him shoot the three. Royce pushing the ball around the perimeter. Mikal Bridges slices through the defense. Zone defense looked a little holy on that one. Mikal gets it to fall. We got ourselves a 7-point ball game. Harden crosses half court looking for McDaniels, finds him. He's at the logo, gives it right back to Harden. They're going to give it to Embiid. One-on-one with Royce. Embiid crosses, goes up and slams it. What a big-time slam. Finally, no double comes, and Embiid makes him pay. Oh, look at that on-ball defense. Curry for three, no good. Tipped up and rebounded by Maxey. Harden slowing down the pace, and rightfully so. Maxey, pay attention. Maxey's over there pointing down the thing, and Harden's throwing him the ball. Okay, let's woo-saw a little bit, including myself. Embiid, back-to-back, turns around, fade away, buckets. Embiid is in his bag of tricks. It took him into the 2-minute mark, but he decided to show up big at the end. Cameron Johnson pumps, working against Embiid, and we got a block and foul on Embiid. I like that. First of all, look, the Nets decide not to double team, and that's what you get. That's what you get. Look at Curry. Curry said, let me jump. Oh, heck no, I don't want to get my arm broken. You don't double team Embiid, and that's what he'll do. Curry kicks. Mikal Bridges going to pull for three. Knocks it down. Mikal Bridges not letting this little hope of a comeback win for the Nets die. Harden back to the basket at the logo, kicks. Daniels looking for Embiid, and he finds him. One-on-one. Double team comes, kicks. Corner three, Maxey. Bang! Maxey letting it rip. 31, big ones. Mikal Bridges, no good for the three. And Maxey picking up rebounds too. Somebody let me know what Maxey got. We about to play the song. The crowd is standing up. Let's go. They're going to give it to Maxey. Give it to Maxey. Let Maxey go to work. Maxey, pull that three. Pull that three. Oh, he missed it. Rebounded by Tobias. Give it to Maxey. Give it to Maxey. Okay, Embiid gets pushed to the ground. Let's go. Let's go. Embiid getting in Royce O'Neal's head. Getting in Royce O'Neal's head. I like that. Embiid clapping in him, letting him know, let's go. Let me get them points on the free throw line, but I wanted Maxey to knock down that triple. Maxey got 31, if I'm not mistaken, though, right? 31 for Maxey. Hold up, where's the guy telling me, where's the guy at that was talking that trash on Maxey a little bit? Where you at? Mad Max is totally out of control. I'm with you, Walter. Play the song. It's coming. And B knocks it down, stays perfect from the line, and the Nets have the audacity to call a timeout down 13. Y'all need more than a timeout to beat us at this point. But once again, the Sixers with a extremely sloppy first half. And B don't look right with the double team. Harden looking a little lazy. Busy Bias not getting busy. Tucker missing. Niang not shooting. But they stay the course. They stay the course. And once this gets put in the books, it's 2-0. Where you hiding said, play the song. Chris Moore said, free throws are huge in games like this. I totally agree. And I'll take the Sixers over a lot of teams in a free throw shooting battle. What? The Sixers in the fourth quarter in a close game, if they're in the bonus, if the opposing team is in a bonus, sign me up. That's a recipe for a Sixer fourth quarter showout. You get a couple easy ones from the free throw line, and then boom, they start making it rain from the 3-point line. We gonna play this song. I like to at least get it down to the 20-second mark. That 20-second mark, and we play this song not once, not twice, but 3+ times. And this is not the first time we played it. We already played this song on Saturday, and it's time to hear this song once again. I want to hear it 4 straight games in a row. Get the sweeping, get up out of here. Shot by Royce O'Neal is no good. Rebounded by Embiid. Harden gonna hold. They're gonna dump it down to Tobias Harris. Harris holding it, double team at half court. He's gonna give it to Harden. Harden gives it to Maxey. Maxey gonna lay it up. Buckets for Maxey. Make that 33 for Tyrese Maxey. Here we go. Cameron Johnson looking, working against Harris. That's that defense. That's that defense. What? A foul? Bro, stop playing. I'm about to play the song. Who thinks I should play this song? Let me know in the chat. Tell me to play the song. We need 9 more likes. I don't even know. 9 more likes. Can we get 9 more likes? 327 people in here. We gonna talk about this. When this ends, we gonna stay here for a little bit and talk. Who's the next game? I want to watch the next game too. I'm not watching it live with y'all, but I want to watch. Oh yeah, Golden State. Sack. I'm definitely gonna stay up and watch that a little bit. It's late though. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Let's go though. Y'all saying play the song? Play the song right now, right? 25 points from Cameron Johnson. Here we go. 50 seconds. Harden gets it. Don't foul. Stop fouling. You're down by double digits. Harris going to kick it to Maxey. Maxey about to pull this 3. Double team. They're going to give it to Harris. Harris, top of the key. Gives it to Maxey. They're playing keep away. Harden looking. Gives it to Maxey. Maxey, deep 3. Ooh, misses. Tobias with the rebound. Now you can waste it out. 3, 2, 1. Play the song!
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
2-0, baby!
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
You gotta love it. You gotta respect it. Oh, but it's the Nets, and you struggled with them. The spread was 10. We scored 12. I mean, the spread was 10 and we beat him by 12. It doesn't matter what happens in the first half. A game of basketball is not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 quarters, and that's what we did. 33 from Maxey, 20 from Tobias, carried the load, and B got to take the night off. Play the song!
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
How many people in the chat believe we're going to get a sweep? How many people in the chat believe it's going to be a gentleman's sweep 4-1? Does anybody in the chat think the Nets have a chance of winning 2 games? Let me know while I play this song.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Embiid almost with a playoff triple-double. I like that he wasn't scoring. So what did he decide to do? He helped his team in other categories. His shot attempts were down, only 11, 6 of 11. He still had 20 points. Embiid's worst night is 20-ish points. And so what'd he do? 17 rebounds, 1 steal, 7 assists. And he also put in what? How many blocks? I can't see the block. Oh, 3 blocks. Embiid helped in different categories. Bobby Bobinski said that's a sweep. A lot of people got the brooms in the chat. Walter Miller, nice win. Sixers, now let's go for the sweep. I'm with you, Ethan, as well. Blue and white and red in the chat. Play the song one more time, and then I want to talk with y'all for about 5 to 10 minutes on what we really feel about these Sixers.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Niang didn't take 1 jumper. You don't like that because the only thing he ever offers is an occasional 2 or 3 threes in a game. So him not even shooting shows we weren't getting the looks we wanted from him. Cool Chase said, I think it's going to be a sweep now unless Bridges scores a 60 burger on us. I'm with you. JP said Embiid stat pattern with them turnovers at the end. A little bit. But at the end of the day, didn't need him this game. I'm cool with him taking off when we don't need him. I'm not cool with him taking off when we absolutely need him. Ron Silver says, sup, brother? Good to see you. Let's get this championship. It starts every single game by game. You can't skip nothing. You see, the Nets are not that good of a basketball team. But guess what probably got into the Sixers' head in the first half? It's the Nets. You see on Twitter, you see on social media, everybody says the Nets got no chance. They came out sloppy. They came out lazy. They came out slacking. And the Nets punched them in the mouth. Then they woke up. In the second half, look at the second half. 14-21 compared to 24-28. The Sixers outscore the Brooklyn Nets in the second half by 17 points. The Sixers outscored the Brooklyn Nets by 17, winning by 12. The spread was only 10. Covered it. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Katarina said, no Nets stink. Philly Tress said we won with only 15 bench points as well. That's credited to Maxey, Mad Max. Oh, but I'm telling you, listen, Maxey and Tobias are the X factors. S, more than one, plural. For the simple fact that Maxey did have up and down games throughout this whole regular season, 82-game season, but he's been on point since the All-Star game. And you want your players to be playing their best at the tail end of the season, not early. You don't want to run out of gas. So I think both Maxey and Tobias are catalysts for this team because we know on an average night, we're not going to see this type of Embiid. You never really know about Harden, to be honest. However, I do think you're going to see better games than this. But you get Maxey scoring 30, and it's a rapsy scapsy. Christian said, if only they had Ben 10. Man, if the Nets have Ben Simmons, I don't even know if we could survive them. Greg MC said they don't stink. They're good, just not elite. They beat the Celtics, Nuggets, and Heat in March. Talk about it, Greg. Talk about it. JC Boy said Tobias balled out. He's been Mr. Consistent in the first 2 games of these postseasons. Hertz VFX. Play that song.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Lawrence Talley said, question is Maxey like Hurts. They were not the first pick, but worked on their craft and won't give up. Gotta love that for sure. Armand said, who gonna own game 4? Hopefully Harden. Hey, Harden played hard in game 1 for sure. Game 3 is going to be interesting. I think game 3 is the absolute Joel Embiid banger. I got Joel Embiid dropping a 40-burger in Brooklyn, making this a 3-0 series. And you know nobody's ever came back from down 3-0. Cool Chase said Joel MVP and Embiid still the MVP. And if not, get out. Sam said they shot 31% from the 3 and still won by double digits. That's the positive. I actually like this game as a character win for them. Exactly. Like, if everything is flowers and sunshines, remember when we just swept through the Wizards? Remember when we just swept through the Wizards and it was all sunshine and dandelions besides the Embiid getting banged up? And then what happened? You know, I think we're going to sweep through this team, but this was a character win. I totally agree, Sam, that this was a character win. Where you hiding said Nets lack a superstar, but I like Mikal Bridges. You and me both. I would love him to be on the Sixers. And I'm growing fond of that Cameron Johnson dude. Got a sweet stroke from 3. Again, we will be live on this channel. If you're new, subscribe. We will be live this Thursday. The Sixers play Game 3 in Brooklyn on Thursday, I believe, at 7:30. We'll be back covering the Sixers all through the playoffs. And I promise I'll try to get back on point for the regular season next offseason. But hey, we trying to celebrate this postseason finishing with some type of jewelry. Some type of jewelry, you hear what I'm saying? Until next time, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't done it. Play the song one more time and we are out.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Sixers beat the Brooklyn Nets 96-84. They come back when a lot of people slowly but surely started to give up, and they get the job done. Hold up, wait a minute. An MVP in the chat, Mr. 89. Shout out to my guy, Mr. 89, for the $5 super chat. He said, ugly dub, but it's a dub. Like Hertz always says, we left money on the table. Stay humble and stay hungry. And you need that type of mindset for these games. Again, we know what just transpired 10 minutes ago. Well, I like the second half that the Sixers played, but it was mainly the first half that was ugly. That being said, when we wake up tomorrow, when we tip off in Brooklyn on Thursday, what is going to be said about Game 2? Not that we barely survived or we came back in a second. No, what they're going to say about Game 2 is the Sixers won. 2-0. It's not 2-0, but blah, 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 blah. No, it's 2-0. You left meat on a bone. You left money on a table, and you were able to win by double digits. That's the true character of a team that is willing to compete for a championship. Shout out to Mr. 89. Shout out to everybody in the building. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out. Peace, everybody. Let me find it. We out.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This